Okay, we're gonna click on the blank document. So double click to open it, or you can click on the create button
Where's the create button?
at the very bottom, or you can double click the blank page. So double click the blank page. So
Looking like this? How do I make it work?
oh,
This one, this one.
yeah, they changed the settings so that it looks nicer. Oh, this light. You can adjust the window.
Oh, like that,
Yeah,
okay.
and zoom. Yeah. Good. Okay, sometimes you may have a small window like this, right? Do you know how to work with windows? So you can make it full screen in the green button. That's one way. So click it and you make it full screen. Good?
Oh, interesting.
But how do you go back to the previous state? So you can use your mouse, go up, and then you press the green button again, and it resizes to the previous. Okay? So try that.
What?
Green,
That's crazy.
full screen.
That's so awesome. It's like a magician with tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have to go up.
And then you need to go up to see it again
Yeah, it disappears.
because it disappears. Okay? So this is the behavior of the Mac. This is not a behavior of a PC. This is kind of different in this.
Thank you.
Okay? So let's close it. Let's practice close it. This is the red button. Let's close it. So now it's closed, right? So and to open it again, notice that Word is not really closed. You can find it at the bottom. Do you find it at the bottom here in the dock area? So that's one way to open it, or you can go back to the Launchpad. So Launchpad. But if you see it here, you can take advantage of that option. So click it. Now it's blank document again. So let's double click. Or you can click the create button at the bottom, but it's easier just to double click.
Where's the creator button?
It's at the bottom right.
Yeah, okay.
Bottom right.
Yeah.
So that's another way, right? Create button at the bottom right. Or double click to the blank document. Okay? So again, my screen is in the middle. What you could do is click the green button, full screen. Okay? So is everyone comfortable? How to open and close? Right? Okay, now the next activity is to identify the parts of this Microsoft Word. Identify the tools. Let's see if I have here. So, here at the top we have the menus. So they have specific functions on each menu. We're gonna mostly we work on the home. Okay, insert, probably design. Those are the most important. Layout. So, but we're gonna try to see what it does each one. The next section, see, home is activated, right? Home is activated, and the home gives you something that they call it the ribbon, right? The ribbon, I don't know why they call it the ribbon, but basically it's the toolbar, okay? So the basic toolbars that we have, the basic tools, for example, you have the text or the font, right? You can change the font style. Then you have this number is the size of the text, and then you can increase the size with letter A or decrease with this little a. So that's another way to increase or decrease the text. We're gonna practice that, but just to identify. At the bottom you have bold, so which makes the text stronger, right? So those are called formatting tools. So how to change the design of your text, right? Then we have the italics, so it makes it a little bit tilted, right? We have the underline, and we are able to cross the words, which is the ABC. This one we can put a degree at the top or a degree at the bottom if you're using math. So, and we have highlight color, and we have text color or font color. So we can change the color of the text.
So, I'm sorry, you say,
Question?
this says activate, you can't, this is a view only that we have on here? Ours are view only, I don't know if everybody has this, but.
Yeah, it's not.
So we can't use any of these features.
Oh, let me.
It's confused. And if you hit activate, it asks us to sign in.
Let me see. That's true. Let's see. So that's a problem.
It wants us to sign into our Microsoft accounts if we want to activate.
Okay, that's
Make it account then, huh?
that's not good. But
How did you find that out?
You
okay.
know, didn't you have anything across the top of yours when you opened it? Close it?
No.
It's not.
You have, oh, yours is already activated, yours is good.
But it won't let me in.
Let's see. Oh, there you go.
So, you know, when we close it and everything, we don't have any of that.
Oh, but see, they don't work.
So mine is working. So let's see. Yeah.
You can't drop it out. Yeah. Well, yeah, yours are working, yours has like, ours are all right.
Yeah, the tools are not activated, right?
I still got that line there, a blue line on it, so I have to go up and try to log in. I'll do that. She has the same, I have the same screen like, she hooks all. Oh, yeah, you can't use it. I don't think you can't use it.
And then if I activate it, once it's signed in Microsoft.
Can you,
So that the Microsoft account is wrong. It's probably their account.
and how did you make your sizes different?
Didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, I'm full screen.
Oh, I mean.
You have view only.
Yeah.
See, it becomes bigger when you do it full screen.
So let's see. You have activated, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look bigger, does it?
View only two. Like okay, that's good.
Welcome to Outlook. We found an account. MATLAB 6.
Mine doesn't use it to sign in to the account.
It is asking for a password.
Being a student.
So let me check. Let me check if I have accounts for those.
Oh, and then we're down the last
Oh, getting back to the front.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Get returned at the end of your words, just.
So Manuel?
So yeah, again, so for example, your name, right? You type. Don't worry about the formatting yet. We're gonna change it everything later. You press return and then you type the name of the class, which is Introduction to Microsoft Office. And then you press the return button, right? To go one line down. Or the enter button if you use a PC. Then the date, it is 1/9/2000.
When I put the date, it put a period behind it. I didn't do anything, it just did it.
You just did it automatically?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And then you press return again to make another new line, and we type the title, which is Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. And this one is the one that we need to highlight. So with the left button, click it, hold it, and highlight. Or another way is before the M, you triple click. Triple click. So it's triple click. Triple click highlights line by line.
Interesting.
Triple click. Highlighting sometimes, when you do it wrong, it moves the word. See? Sometimes it moves. So for that, if something wrong happens, you have the undo button at the top here, undo, to undo an action, and goes back to the previous action. Redo means it goes back to the action that you did. So go back and redo, undo, right? If you do a mistake. So triple click, you can highlight and then center this text. Since it's highlighted, you need to click again to the end to unhighlight it, right? To unselect it. And then you have the cursor, text cursor that is blinking, right? So the text cursor is blinking there. Let me fix this one because it's wrong. Okay, there you go. So now it's blinking there. So if you press return, it's gonna keep the center, right? Now how do you go back to the left? You have two ways. You can use the tools or you can use the delete button. Make sure you use the delete button when there is no letters, right? Delete button. And then you go back.
And if you wanted to use the tools, how would you do that?
If you use the tool, you press the left, the align left. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are two ways to
No, it took me back though.
see.
You have to make sure that your cursor's not at the Microsoft Word.
Yeah, make sure it's not here. Yeah, make sure it's not here, because
You want it to be in the second one. And
yeah,
then-
in order for that, you need to press enter or return.
Okay.
See, yeah, make sure it's in a new line.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important there. Or a shortcut, when there is not anything there, you use delete. It's a shortcut, right? To go back. But it's good to know many ways to do the same thing, right? So now, yeah, you're gonna type this. Microsoft is a word processing application. Probably gonna delete this. Sorry, we're gonna delete that. Yeah.
So, to get the space in front of Microsoft and being a paragraph, how do we not? See, he has an indentation.
Oh, I think he's gonna show us how.
I'm gonna show you everything formatting at the end. Okay.
Oh,
You skip typing.
okay.
When you reach the end, you don't press enter, right? It automatically goes down, right? So let it go down automatically. That's called rapid text.
You know, if you make mistakes, just keep going.
Just keep going. If you do mistakes, just keep going. Actually, I'm gonna do mistake on purpose so that you can use the how to fix those, right?
Can we just enter part of it, not the whole thing?
Do they still do 2 spaces after a period? You know?
Yeah, it is, yeah, it is, yeah.
Two spaces is just
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, for proper grammar, yeah.
Okay.
I know, a lot of things have changed.
I've had an
Even with
actual
the spelling.
typing class in high
I mean,
school.
with the texting thing, people like change all those spellings, you know.
Yeah.
It's really ridiculous. Like,
yeah, everything is changing, right? So later I'm gonna show you how to do this indentation, right? Leave it like that. So don't do this last part yet. Use up to document.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you this part later. Right? So don't do this part.
I'm gonna try, you said that you can do with triple clicks the entire line, right?
Yep, you can highlight the entire line by triple clicks, but it has to be fast.
Oh, like how? Show me.
So-
Oh, I see, much faster, like you did the entire paragraph.
Yeah, let me go back to Microsoft Word. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Last word I saw.
okay. Sorry, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna get it, copy and paste. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it in the Microsoft Word here,
oh, you're putting it in a Google document.
and the other one is in Google Documents.
Oh, you're gonna teach that one. Okay,
Okay, so you have something like this, right?
yes.
And you haven't formatted anything yet, right? So is everyone finished? You could also do mistakes on purpose, right? Just to fix later those.
You know, so someone said Microsoft created Edge. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. They created the Microsoft Edge, which is a web browser,
Oh, right, like Chrome.
like Chrome.
Okay. Why did they do that? Just,
Because before they have the Internet Explorer,
yes.
and the Internet Explorer is no longer safe. If you have it installed, don't use it. It's no longer safe. So that's why they created the other one.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe on the next Google thing, we should go over Chrome too.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be really good, you know, just because, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So did everyone finish? Okay, so the first part, okay, you saw that I have it double space, right? But in order to make changes to the letters, you need to highlight, always you need to highlight, right? So here you will need to highlight everything, but there are several ways to highlight. Started by the end, after the period, you click and hold, and then highlight everything, right? That's one way. Or you can even start from the beginning, before the first letter, click and hold, and then go down, right? With your left button of the mouse, right? There's a faster way to do that by using Command A. So that's a shortcut. Command A.
Oh, wow.
If you press all that together, you highlight everything.
Wow.
So that's a shortcut. So Command A. If you use a PC, it's Control CTRL. They shortcut as a CTRL. Letter A. Yeah, Command first and then A. It's like the clutch of your standard vehicle. Clutch first and then A. Command A. So then you go to the tool here in the alignment tools. There are a lot of tools, but we have two arrows up and down. That's the line and spacing. Click it, and then you have the 2. There you go. And then, okay, I'll go back again. So you go here in the tools, alignment tools, and then you have up arrow and down arrow. And then you choose number 2. Okay? That's double spacing.
Is there a way to make the bar bigger so they're not tiny? Like the toolbar? Because mine's really tiny.
Let me see.
It was just, you know, I don't know, you ever messed with that and even those little arrows are kind
It's pretty user friendly. Yeah, I think so. It seems like it right now. When I walked in, I thought,
Oh, yeah.
Much better. So that's on the settings, displays.
Displays.
Yeah. So good question. Okay. So double spacing is used only when it's notified to you, right? Because some teachers in college like to use double space because for reading purposes, right? It's better to read than just having all together. But this is not, maybe not a standard, but you also need to check with the
If it's in the same paragraph, I think it's 1, but when you go to 1 or 1.5, and then when you go to the next one, you do the 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this is just for how to use the tools, right?
I forget the plus sign.
Don't use the plus sign when you use Command A. Plus sign means do Command and A.
Yeah, but how'd you get it?
So Command A.
Oh, it's
How do you get the plus sign itself?
It's on the keyboard. It's not.
Oh, you want to type the plus sign? The plus sign is on the
It's a keyboard.
delete. You need to press Shift and then plus.
And when you
Shift plus.
do
Which, I'm sorry, didn't.
Like when you do Command A, does the A have to be capitalized?
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Good question. That's a good question. Yeah, you can use the commands either way, if it's lowercase or uppercase. So
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, you know, but, yeah. That's the thing, yeah. They feel, very delicate.
so was everyone able to do these changes?
Yeah.
Okay, the next tool that we can use now, maybe, you can highlight only one paragraph. Notice if you go to this area is called I forgot the margin. The margin. Notice that the cursor changed to an arrow. Is that happening to you?
Yes.
Here you can click once and highlight the one line. If you go to another line, it highlights another line.
Wow.
See, this is a shortcut.
That is so cool.
If you want to highlight the entire paragraph, double click. Okay? So double click here. But you need to see the cursor that is like pointing to the right. So you need to put it in the margin. So put it in the margin. Double click to highlight the entire paragraph. One click to highlight individual lines. Okay? I said before it's triple click. Triple click only if you are inside of the line. Triple click inside of the line. Okay? No, actually only does, triple click doesn't work here. Triple click highlights everything. Yeah, actually that's different. But here, so you do it by clicking just once if you are in the margin. You are in the margin section. Double click, highlights just one paragraph. Okay? So those are skills to highlight text, right? Some word processing might be different than others, but they follow some similarities. Okay? So now you wonder how to create an indentation. So you click before the letter Microsoft M, and instead of using the bar space, by doing this, right, it takes longer, you press the tab key on your keyboard. So tab key, right? If you want to delete the indentation, you press delete, and then tap again to create the indentation.
How are you getting that?
So in order to do that, you go before the letter, click it to place the cursor, and then press tab in your keyboard. Tab is next to the caps lock or next to the Q letter. Right.
Delete it. Yeah, it'll take that.
Yeah, you press delete, it goes back to the. So, yeah. So we're starting very simple. Later you're gonna learn more tools, right? But at least we're starting very simple. How to manipulate the text for now. So now let's highlight the entire paragraph. I told you if you are in the margin, is double click, right? It has to be very fast. Now you can use the mouse right button, make sure you are inside of the text, inside, and then press the right button, and we have a menu. We're gonna click on copy. We're gonna copy the entire paragraph, right? Copy. Now, in order to unhighlight everything, go to the last period, click it, right? And then press return to create another line. And then right click again, and then click on paste. There you go, you have another paragraph.
Oh, and you know something popped up, it just says pasting just got easier. Command shift V.
Yeah.
It's a little helpful tool.
Yeah, and notice if you don't double click, only highlights one paragraph. See, that's the purpose why I wanted to do this, because it notice where there is a indentation. See, you can highlight only one by one. If you want to highlight everything, triple click, right? Triple click. Believe it or not, how to use the mouse is very important, right? Triple click, double click, one click. It seems that is boring, but actually those are good skills to know, right? Especially with text.
You know what happens, you have an email and then it's like, it's big.
Yeah.
How do I get this, how do I get it to reduce it back to normal size? I'm using a touchpad.
In an email? So it's so big?
And it gets, and you're hitting on an email that makes everything magnify, makes it really large font. But I want it to go back to normal size.
Oh, probably it's the phone settings. So phone, you do have
The
an...
font setting is, it's on the touchpad, like when you hit something and maybe it expands it.
If you're on it, you can go up.
You can pinch it back down.
Yeah, I tried that, sometimes it doesn't work.
Or.
You know how you hit something and it blows it up and then she's trying to get it back to,
Oh, like, okay.
yeah.
So you are in an email, right?
Right.
Let me see.
Larger space here.
So you mean like this?
Yeah.
And then you...
Right.
It's only two fingers. Two fingers, and then with the two fingers you squeeze.
And
Squeeze the screen.
because sometimes I even tried I tried 2 index fingers because it doesn't seem to do it.
Yeah.
So you're saying just using the thumb and the forefinger.
Yeah, two fingers. You need two fingers, then squeeze it, and you go back.
Okay.
If you do the opposite, it zooms
I
the...
know.
Yeah.
I don't like
Then
that.
squeeze.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just touch
But
skills.
on the touchpad, it works the same way. On the touchpad,
Yeah, the touchpad is, I think, is the same. Yeah.
It might be clicked on something within that while it's expanded, so you
Yeah.
can like tap it and then squeeze it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, you know, 'cause
It's
in the,
frustrating.
yeah, I know, that happens, and sometimes it just freezes up.
The other thing to do is to fix the mistakes, right? In order to fix the mistakes, you have red lines. You could only right click on those, and you have a correction. So, but sometimes it doesn't give you letters. I don't have a hint for letters, right? Letters. So I don't know why it doesn't have a hint for letters, but I'm gonna put the letters. Let's see, application. Application gives me the right answer. So pictures, it gave me the right answer. So you are only right clicking, right? And make sure,
And then you left mouse click to do the correction.
sorry?
And then you left mouse click to do the correction.
Yeah, you left click to do the correction. Press the left click. In this one, letters, I don't know why it doesn't give.
Someone put in there to ignore that one.
So yeah, pictures, yeah, grammar, right click, and you choose the word and with the left. With the left. We mostly use left button. The right button is only for menus, right? To display more options. but we usually use like 90% of the time the left button. That's why Apple computers, they don't bring the button with the mouse with two buttons. Have you seen that Mac computers have only one button? This one is not a Mac computer, Mac mouse, unfortunately. This is a Dell. So I don't know why they install it here, but this is a PC behavior, right? This is a PC behavior.
It took me to some teaching things, I clicked on it, you know, when I tried to, and then it took me somewhere
Like
here.
you're just telling me that's
How
what
do I
it's
go
like.
back?
Okay,
So you
just,
click on the red.
Oh, okay, so
Red
it doesn't have,
button.
see, this has a button.
Yeah,
Hey.
it comes right
Good.
in that, but it's not, it's not, so then you make it
Because I thought you were describing that as an apple.
It's just,
It's
Yeah.
not marked.
yes.
Right.
Like, this one, you're able to type and underline them with red, but this one's auto-correcting my mistakes.
Oh, try to let's.
There was this word right here, and it came up, I'm like, what's that blue line, see the blue line?
Could you do a mistake on one? Let's see.
Let's see what happens here.
Yes, let's see. And then click. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, do you know how that shows up? How that showed up?
Format, did you correct this one?
No, wait.
No?
It's just,
Close it. So,
I could add that to autocorrect too, huh, watch, should we do that, no? Click on it, yeah, is that what you have to do?
so click outside.
Yeah,
Click
so
it.
spell wrong,
There you
here
go.
it is,
Mhm.
and then right click, yeah. So we wanna add it, what's this thing, add it to autocorrect?
Yeah.
Add it, so we always do that, right?
Mhm.
No, correct entry required. No, I'll take correct.
Okay. Okay. So,
Will you be giving us a handout at some point? Like if you give us Command A, will you have like a little handout that'll show us special tricks?
yeah, I'm gonna give you more, even more
Right, later on.
shortcuts. Yeah, gonna give you more shortcuts, and
Yeah, because
hopefully I can print them and share that to you.
Like there's F1 through F12 too.
Yeah,
Okay, so those are shortcuts too, right?
yeah, those are shortcuts. So yeah, talking about shortcuts, let's delete the second paragraph. So highlight by double click, right? If you are in the margin, and then press delete, and then you delete the second paragraph, right?
Right.
Now, another way to copy, let's highlight again the first paragraph, 2 clicks. Another way to copy is with the shortcut, Command and letter C.
Okay, do
C.
you have to be at the beginning of the paragraph in order to do that, or can you be on any line?
Command.
Can you be on any line when you double click? Or can you be
Yeah.
on
Oh yeah, that's true. When you double click, you can be on any line.
any line? Okay.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, you can be on any line. The first line or second line or whatever line. Even in the last line. Yeah. So highlight it first and then press Command C. Command C. So press Command first, leave it hold, and then press letter C.
Oh, you have to do it simultaneously. You have to put, Command and C.
Command is like pushing the clutch of your car
So you have
and let it hold, and then press the letter, and then release. Letter C, and then release.
Oh, so then go back, why don't you do that?
Once you do that,
And go back again?
click at the last dot that you have, the last period, and then press return, and then press Command V, V, as a victory, Command V. And it pastes the text. Okay, so
C and then
V, okay, I don't know why they chose V.
copy.
Come in.
Command C, it,
Voila.
Command C and then Command V. Right?
Oh, there's command.
Yeah.
So if you do here, you'll see.
And then you put it from there, and then you highlight it, right?
Right, okay, now do Command C.
Simultaneously.
Right. Oh, you gotta hold it a little bit more like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then
And then let it go.
let it go, and then you're down here, and hit return, and then V, with command V, with command V.
There you go. So, yeah. You just have to hold both, you know.
So Command C is to copy, right? Command B is to paste, right?
The A is to copy and the C is to
Sorry, copy.
the C is to copy and the V is to paste, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Right.
I don't know what V stands for. I mean, C makes sense, you know.
Yeah, sometimes the letters doesn't match with with the function, right? So commands, but notice sometimes because unfortunately that's how they tell us to do it. They put the plus in the middle, but the plus that doesn't mean that we need to type the plus, right? It just means and,
Like
right?
simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Just press it,
Even though sometimes you try simultaneously, it doesn't work. The right way to do it is command first and then the letter. And don't keep holding the command,
yeah. Yes.
right? That's the right, because you may say, okay, is simultaneously, but if you try simultaneously, sometimes you miss
Right.
you miss one.
So it's better to.
It's very difficult to do it simultaneously sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
So hold command first, let it hold, and then the letter. Okay? So those are, actually you learned 3 shortcuts already, right? So command A,
That was for highlights.
select or highlight all the text, all text. Right? Select or highlight all text. This is on Apple computers, right? In PCs, you replace the command for the control. Control. Right? On PC computers.
What is format painter? Because something, like when it was trying to teach me, it said control C/G for format painter.
Format painter is like you copy one format and then you paint to another text. Like grabbing one format and put it in another place.
Oh, you take it in another document.
No, in the same document.
Oh.
In the same, it has to be in the same document.
So then that's just same thing as copy though, and paste.
No. You copy instead of copying the text, you copy the format. Like if this is red and this is black, you copy the format and then paste it here. So sometimes it might be useful, but in that example, it's not useful. Right? Okay, let's delete the second paragraph again. And then create another empty line. So you are here, then press return again. And then we're going to type word processing Examples. Word processing examples. So this one, we are using a word processing which is Microsoft, from Microsoft, right? I'm gonna make a list of other word processing. This is called word processing, right? Let's start with this one first, which is the Microsoft Word. Sorry. Then you're gonna press return. So the other one is Google Docs. Do you know the Apple one? The Apple one has its own
Oh, yeah, it's called, is it? Notes?
pages.
Oh, Pages, that's right.
It's called Pages.
Yeah,
Or let's call it Apple Pages. Apple Pages.
yeah, that's so weird.
All right, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
So my lower, I cannot get my lower pieces to align like the last three of word processing examples. I can't get them to align left. Oh, it's just, they're still on the tab. See how this is tabbed?
Oh,
They're still, okay.
Yeah.
But it's not moving over.
Wanna move it?
Okay, how come when it's so
Okay, what you could do, go to the first line, click it,
16.
and before the letter,
Okay.
then press delete. There you go.
Do that from all of them?
Yeah.
Is that where you would do the format, Peter?
No,
Okay.
no.
I shouldn't, yeah,
Maybe.
Okay.
I shouldn't have had to do that. I should
Yeah.
have pulled it over.
Yeah.
When are the last two lines you had, the application, you got two other lines saying what, live?
Oh, let me make it.
Oh, line office? No.
Libre, in Spanish, LibreOffice, but they call it like that.
They have a Spanish thing too?
No, it's open source, but they use the word in Spanish. But it's not,
Libra.
yeah,
Libra
Libre.
means free, right?
Libre means free.
Free office,
And OpenOffice is also free.
yeah. Oh, okay.
So both are very similar.
Oh, those are.
If you don't want to pay for Microsoft Office, there is a version for free, LibreOffice and OpenOffice. That's free.
But they're not made by Microsoft?
But they are not made by Microsoft. But the standard is Microsoft Office, right? Microsoft Office, and even Google Docs. Those two are very standard now.
Okay.
Like most companies use it. Microsoft or Google Docs. They are starting to use.
I was trying to get the number down and the whole thing went up. Could you just show me how I can get it back so I have what she has here, please? Is there like something somewhere?
You mean?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it went to another.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the number down because it's too big.
Oh, okay. Control A, Command A,
Okay.
and then make it probably 12. There you go. And then you have more space.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So when you refer to Microsoft Word, that's the same thing as saying Microsoft Office?
Everything.
No, Microsoft Word is only one application of the Microsoft Office suite.
Oh.
Microsoft Office has Word, Excel, PowerPoint,
Oh.
and Publisher sometimes.
Oh, I see.
So that's the whole suite. But word processing, those are individual applications, right? That's the same thing as this one. Use is slightly different, but if you learn the basic tools like the text tools and the color and the bold, italics, those are the same across the other applications, even though they are different brands. Sometimes what is different is how they are organized, probably. That's the only thing that will be different. And what are the difference? Sometimes Microsoft Word will have more advanced tools than the others, right? That's the only difference.
Are they the leaders, Microsoft?
Microsoft is the leader on word processing,
Oh, okay.
but Google Docs is very strong right now.
Okay, they just follow them.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very strong. Google Docs has all the basics that you want to do. Maybe they are lacking of some advanced tools, but they are for free, right? Microsoft Word is also free online, right? But Microsoft Word is not free on the desktop version. You have to pay for that, and sometimes it's a subscription, like 90 probably a year. If you want to have it permanently, sometimes they charge you like $200 or even more, right? Permanent license. Subscriptions now is the way that they do it. Subscription is by year or 2 years or 5 years, right? Okay. So, okay, now we're gonna highlight the list, except for the title, for the word processing examples. So let's highlight, and then we're gonna make a list. So let's try the bullet list first. So just make sure highlight first, and then you created a list with bullet list.
How did you use that? How did you do that?
So in order to do that, highlight first, and then go to the alignment tools, and you have the dot, the dots,
To make it like,
bullets,
there's other choices.
and now you have a way to change it to numbers if you want. Numbering, you click it, dots or numbers. See?
That's so cool.
For example, if you choose the bullets, then you have a drop-down menu, which is the little arrow. You have more options for dots. That is like a blank dot in the middle, white dot in the middle, or even a square, right? If you use the numbering section, if you use the drop-down button, you have even more ways to organize. By A, B, C, right? Lowercase or uppercase. See? By Roman numbers.
Is it the left side or the right side of the house?
But how did you do the Roman numerals?
They are at the bottom.
Right.
In the, you click the number button with the
Oh,
arrow.
yeah, I see it, it's A, B, C, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And we are using only the left button here, right? Only the left button we're using to click everything here.
Is there a difference between the
That
numbers
doesn't help anything, my bar disappeared.
Your bar disappears.
That's
That's a common thing that happens.
And so, oh, that's right, the
Yeah.
back arrow. Let's see the back arrow.
Let's close the notice to
This one.
yeah, close it. And then
Should I go back?
you click on the home, click home,
Oh. Ah,
and there you go.
and then you went into mailings, right?
No, and you highlight,
You were up here.
you learn the numbers, so you need to highlight first. You need to highlight all the list. Mhm.
Okay.
And then you can go to the numbers now.
Oh, the number's there.
Mhm. There you
Okay. Okay, thank you.
go.
So,
And you have more options in the drop down button. Click it. And you have more ways to organize.
Is there a difference between the numbering, document number formats and the numbering library, but they look like the same thing, they're the same, it's just the same as this?
Yeah, those are the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes they repeat it because
Oh,
you use it, they put it in the recent
Oh, okay,
section.
they're the same.
They are the same, yeah. Good question.
When you highlight, when it's bolded, you only, like there, your numbers don't highlight If you copy.
Oh yeah, the numbers don't highlight because they are done automatically. Yeah,
If you copied and pasted that somewhere else, would it take the numbers with it?
yeah. See, like copy, and then you go down,
Yeah,
but it's gonna create. It's gonna start from the
it's gonna get a new sequential.
new sequence. Yeah,
It's gonna keep it going.
yeah. That's because we are using automatic numbering. Yeah, if you press enter, it's gonna create another number, right? You can type another list. See, that's the advantage of and you use delete, right, to go back and delete the previous numbers.
But you know what the problem sometimes with these, if you have it, all of it, then it's gonna keep on, and you wanna start a sentence, and it'll keep on putting numbers to it, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, I agree that. So, but there is a solution for that.
Yeah, okay.
So let me put the number, right? If you start with a number and then you want to start another paragraph, let's say, it's going to say 6,
Yeah.
but you press delete. Press delete again until you reach the first the margin, and then you can type, this is a new paragraph.
Oh, I see.
Right?
It won't let me go that way. That's interesting.
So again, so you are after the office, you press return, it's gonna create a number, but what you do is you press delete 1, 2, 3. In this case, it's 3 times.
3 times. 3 clicks?
3 times,
Yeah,
press delete.
yeah.
So press return, it creates a number, press delete 1, 2, 3, and it goes to the margin. So this is a new paragraph. That's how you stop continuing with the number, with the numbers, right?
And then if under like Microsoft, like if you wanted to create another like thing, like under Microsoft, Word, we're gonna learn how to cut, paste, or whatever, how would you then like create another subset? Like under Microsoft, under one, you would create an ABC.
Oh, okay, yeah. For example, you go down, right? And then, so like let's say Microsoft Word. Used to say something like when I put PowerPoint. No, actually, I'm gonna change this Microsoft Office. You go down, then you say Word, for example, right? A subset, right?
Yeah.
Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Yeah, for that, you highlight this, and then you go, let's see, and you go to the, you could go to the letters to create a subsection. Sorry, I missed.
When you get the return key after office, it'll actually give you a Roman numeral 2. So how did you avoid that?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go back. So, Microsoft Office, right?
Right?
Office. Then you press return.
Yes.
Then it creates another number, then press delete.
Then you just want to.
Delete,
Just one delete.
just one,
That's all, okay.
and then type another list that is a subset of Microsoft Office, which is Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And here you decide how you wanna do your subset. You wanna do it by Roman numbers or by ABC. So you decide here, right?
So, for you, when you put Word, Excel, PowerPoint, it didn't bring a number. For me, it just continued on the numbers.
Oh yeah, it does
You
that.
erase it.
You need to erase it.
So like, let's say in the document here, right, I'm just gonna, so right here, I'm gonna put
Don't do that
for
one.
Google.
So the numbers,
So
and
then,
right,
and then I.
yeah, drop down there.
Oh, I see.
Once, and then you create
I
the
did that,
subset.
and then everything disappeared, so.
Yeah, I know. Just don't have to do that one, they just did that one.
But I
Yeah,
did,
that was sort of instinctive to go to that one, because it looks like it's.
yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah.
But I did it earlier, and it just, and everything went away, so then I just went back. But it could probably, there's probably something I'm missing on that one.
Yeah, I have to use that one. Yeah, I don't usually go further than one and ABC,
Yeah.
you know.
So notice in the Google Docs, you can say, okay, instead of saying Google Docs, you could say Google Workspace. That's the Google Suite. They call it Google Suite before, but now they call it Google Workspace. Google Workspace. And there is a subset like Microsoft. Notice when you press enter or return, it creates another number. Again, press delete. Now you type the subset, which is docs, sheets, and slides. Now you highlight the list and you choose ABC just to be consistent, right? And that's a subset, right? If you keep pressing enter, you're gonna create another subset D, but if you press delete, it deletes it, right?
For Apple, it's pages, and what else is it? What did they?
Oh, the subset Apple,
It's you said pages and,
let's see, is hopefully,
pages is there.
is pages here?
Yeah.
Pages and,
It went away.
There's like a platform looking from Microsoft.
yeah, I forgot the name of the,
Okay.
the app.
What's books? Maybe that's Excel. Maybe books is Excel.
Books.
Yeah, it's to the left.
Yeah, it seemed like pages would go with Word, huh?
Because books.
Oh no, books is like for installing books, reading books.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I forgot the name of those. Is pages.
I was just, it's okay, it's not.
So let's say Apple Office Suite. I don't know how they call it.
Oh, keynote and numbers.
Yeah, pages, numbers, and keynote. Yeah. So Apple, but I don't know how they call it on Apple. Apple what?
Apple Office Suite, they call it.
Apple Suite,
Office Suite, yeah.
Apple Office.
So, I managed to, mess up the, margin on mine, and now I can't go back, I just squirreled everything, and I can't figure out how to get it back.
Which one?
All that, it did the margin line, you know, I'm talking about, I don't know how it
It's
did.
because the first one, we need to correct the first one, this one.
Okay,
There you go. Microsoft.
so, but the back arrow wouldn't work to get, undo any of that stuff I did. You up there? The undo arrow? It says, yeah, what do that?
Yeah.
That's always the way to get that.
Only one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft Office.
Yeah, so I don't know how this happened. I don't know how it happened.
What about the
That means you can do it.
Reload.
reload, okay.
Yeah, and then you need to go back to here.
Yeah,
There you
something
go.
went down in there, I was like, where all going, how do I do that? Okay.
Google Docs, yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, see, it went back to the bullets as well, too, I don't remember there for a bit.
Oh, yeah, that's true. This one needs to be, this one needs to be numbered.
These were some stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that would be so fun. I'll show a picture of John, Farsi, Portuguese, Spanish, French, they're like 30 years old.
Google,
They couldn't talk to each other, they wouldn't talk to
Google Workspace.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
on
on
this.
I had them all typed out.
You must have. That's interesting. Shameless.
Google Workspace, yeah.
It was really hard.
But not that.
So this one is repeating.
Yeah. I got called for that.
For preaching notes for. So that must be in the edge on it.
Yeah, put something here.
Yeah, they should have been under. In Seaside.
Yeah.
Why
Put
did
it
you-
in here, and then you type Google Workspace, which is docs, sheets, and slides.
Even if you had it in Excel 5, it'd be like, how do you do it? It actually would do that.
It would work, yeah.
Correctly, yeah.
So let's save it because we're almost done for today. Hopefully this file is kept. Hopefully nobody erases it, but that's fine. So just to know how to save it, since this one is on the local computer, we're gonna save it in the local computer. So for that, we go to the save button here at the top. So you see, save button, click it.
The same button is the one that next to the house, okay, next to the home button rather.
It's next to the home button here,
Floppy disk.
and then this is the save button.
Okay, so click on that from left mouse.
Click on that one. It says save as. Let's see, let's call it Microsoft Word, and then your name. Microsoft Word, and then type your name. We are gonna save it on the document section. So click documents at the left here. Make sure it's in the document section, document area.
Now, how'd you get that?
You don't have it?
No.
Yeah, I don't have that bar.
If you don't have it, which one?
I
The
don't have a bar to be able to do what you.
save it?
Yeah, I don't know where it is. It's not yet. I did that already. Click that one.
Oh, because it's online.
Oh, click the dots
at the here?
Oh,
Dot,
yeah.
Give you a choice.
Save.
Oh, the save
is not activated, so click it.
Okay.
Now you have the save button.
Okay.
Now click the save button.
Oh, how about this online now?
floppy disk.
The old floppy disks, those.
Is this a floppy disk?
Yeah, they're floppy
Yes,
disks.
this.
It doesn't look like
Okay,
it.
you say
So, and then I guess it should have been.
Yeah, now that's like the same.
what you said, your name,
And then.
and then it's like,
Oh, okay, it's maybe.
Okay, good.
And then you want to-
Nada más aquí no me da de todo, nada más me da esto, entonces aquí.
Oh, aquí donde dice place. Maybe on this place. Y con marca. Okay, ahora sí. Sí. Good.
You know, I don't know, so, but it's.
Ya lo puedo cerrar este.
Mhm.
Where did it go?
Where do they go? Okay, good question. So make sure you save it on the document section, right? Save. Then you can close it. Notice the title at the top, it changes because you set up a name for the file, right? That's very important, naming your files. So now let's close it. And in order to find it, close it on the little red button. So in order to find it, there are two ways: by opening the application or by finding the location. Let's try the application itself. Go to the Launchpad, find Microsoft Word.
Excuse me, we're gonna have to, yeah, our red buttons are just, they don't have them.
It's an apple.
I don't know.
Oh, close it. Oh,
How do you close it?
because it's full screen, you need to go out
Oh.
and then.
Okay, how red button is?
Oh, she needs to save it first and click on save. Now, yeah. Click on the
I was
red.
trying to do save here, I didn't know the save was over there, okay. So
That's how you get to the initial save, when you first start. You
Good.
put it in.
Now let's open the application again.
This is where it went.
Okay, please close it.
Open the application again.
You do the document.
No, it's just documents. Sorry.
Okay, you open it again. Right.
So this is,
Or let's close it.
okay, same, just to be on the safe side.
Oh, that's right.
And then I press
Recording.
auto save.
So,
Is
oh,
that good?
here, is this, no.
Good, yeah, if you want to save it back, click on us.
Do something.
Let's leave it.
Okay, let's just leave it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
close
let's
it,
leave it.
okay,
Yeah.
and then, okay, launch
Okay, so
it.
are we closing? it?
Launch the app again. Yeah, close the Word.
How do you close it again?
It's in the red button.
Oh, I'm already
Okay, so
on.
that's for the launch.
You already did. Let's go to the Launchpad.
Launchpad is what we just did, so now we should also do it to Word.
Click on Word, yeah. And then you find the document on the recent documents here, right? So you can open it, double click, and that's the location. It is saved, right? So, so when you open Microsoft Word, it is here on the recent section. So just double click and you can open it, right? There are several ways to open it. Next time I'm gonna show you more ways, but for now that's the other way, that's the easy way to open the file that is in your local computer, right? We save it on the local computer. Hopefully it doesn't get deleted next time. If not, if it's deleted, we can start another example. Let me take a row. So for the class, so I can imagine it finish